Hello. In today's edition, which is day 9, we're going to be looking at the AND operator. Now, in the previous lesson, we're able to compare strings and we're able to print a certain message once the condition is true. For some reasons, it's possible that you want to check multiple conditions. Perhaps you want to check if the user is less than 18 years old and at the same time if the user lives in Nigeria. All of these things are things you want to combine at every point in time. So let's take a look at the AND operator. Now, for us to really use this, it works similarly to what we've done in the previous lessons. However, let's put it to a test. Now let's declare a variable. In fact, this time around, we're going to be using boolean. We're going to be saying if it's true or false. Remember I told you that all of these things are things that will join together to really write logic. So if any of this thing I'm saying is looking confusing, you can always refer back to the video I explained that particular topic. And if you still don't understand, of course, you can leave a comment and let's talk about it. Now I'm going to declare my variable, and the variable is going to be is solder equals to true. Then have money equals to true. Now, what we are trying to do basically is, yes, still in our grocery store, we want to be able to buy soda, and at the same time, we want to be able to buy when we have money. So those are the two conditions that we want to be true in order for us to purchase the soda. So let's write our conditional statement that does the magic for us. So in other words, we're going to say if is soda equals to true, and you can see we are using the AND operator right now, and have money equals to true. So only if these two conditions are true, then we want our code to run. So we're just going to say print, use the print function, and of course we'll wrap it and say I will purchase this drink. Perfect. Now, if you look at it closely, these things are going to work only if the conditions are true. So if we save it and try to run it, let's try to save our file. I'm just going to title it day 9. And if we try to run it now, let's see what we get. I will purchase this drink. The moment any of them is false, let's see what happened. You can see nothing is being printed because the two conditions are not correct. So one failed, and as a result, the code won't run. So these are some of the things to always remember while coding. Now, we can clean up this code really. We can make it look a bit nicer. And what it means is you can write it this way. Just remove this, remove, the AND should still be there. Then remove this. It works similarly. So what you're saying is, you're saying if is soda and have money. Of course, if you run it, you can see I will purchase the drink. This really makes a lot of sense, right? And of course, you can combine so many conditions together. So let's say we also want to check if we are thirsty, right? So do we want soda? Yes. Do we have money? Yes. Are we thirsty? So I can say yes, thirsty. I think the T should be small letter. Thirsty should have equals to, let's say, is false. Now, how do we test these three conditions? So we are saying is soda, is have money, and we just need to add the and is thirsty, right? Now, if we run the program, let's see what happens. Nothing is being printed because one condition is false. Now, if I change this to true and we run it, it will print. So it works similarly, right? And it's possible for you to also maneuver things. So let's say in the event where some things aren't right. In fact, let's change this back to false. False. Let's change this as well to false. Yeah, so in other words, when we run, nothing is happening. So it means that we can use our else statement to do something else. So I can just say else. Now in the else, we can have multiple conditions, just like we did in the other session. So we can say if soda, we need to put is, if is soda equals to false, right? We want something to happen. We can say soda is not available. So if this is soda is equals to false, we can say soda is not available. So we can just print soda is not available. Then we can do more thing. In fact, we can just use if. We can say if have money is equals to false. We can say I do not have money. So just print I do not have money. So you can just close the brackets. Now we need to undo for the thirsty part. So we can say if is thirsty is equals to false. Then we want to print I am not thirsty. Say print first. I am not thirsty. Perfect. So now we've handled almost event for all of them. So let's see what is going to happen if we run it. F5. You can see I do not have money. I am not thirsty. And it's because they are equals to false, right? Of course, our variable is saying the user does not have money. The user is not thirsty. And here we say if the have money is equals to false, you should print this. If thirsty is equals to false, you should print this. Pretty much you can see how dynamic it is for us to use conditional statement to do great things, right? At this point, I want you to go to the description and see the exercise attached to this very video. And that's how we wrap it up on this one. If you have any question, do let us know. We'll see you in the next session.